My name is Zamani Millar.
I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far.
How did you first get into music? Like, what inspired you to perform?
My parents are very musical. I grew up around a lot of different types of music, like jazz, R&B, gospel, and my parents also. My father is a guitar player and a singer, and my mom was in an a cappella group, and she's a singer. So that kind of transferred onto me and became like a huge part of who I am in my life. So. Musically, in terms of when I produce my music and my tracks, I'd say a big inspiration would be Tyler, the Creator. Vocally, Beyonce has had a major influence on the way I sing, as well as Mariah Carey. I just listen to them a lot and like trying to like practice their sound and improve my skills. But when it comes to like performance, I like watching a lot of like old school videos, kind of. I love watching Stevie Wonder. I like watching a lot of kind of girl groups too, like Destiny's Child, because when I sing and perform, my sister and my cousin perform with me, and so like we kind of like to use that as our inspiration for how we act on stage. So.
What's so great about him? Hey, come on. What's so great about him?
So there's a film that's going to be in the Atlantic Film Festival. It's called Cock Block. It was written by Tamara Dina, and the film is about a girl whose best friend keeps going back to this guy who's like causing her a lot of grief, and she's kind of like the wise voice saying like, why do you keep going back to this guy? He's no good for you. And so she asked me to produce a song for the end credits. And it was fun, like having to write from an external point of view, or like someone asking me to write something that's specific. Because normally when I sit down to write, I don't know what I'm gonna write.
What's so great about him?
A lot of my songs are written from like total imagination.
I didn't know that.
The majority of them are written about things that I've never experienced, and me just pretending that I've experienced it. Like that's how my creativity works. I'm just like, so how would I feel if this happened to me? And then I write about it. I only just recently started writing songs from my own experience.
Just give it some thought for a minute, and maybe you'll understand how I'm really feeling. 'Cause I know I'm not alone when.
And I remember when I first met you, you were performing, you had an event at your house. I'm on the outside. So
Yes.
where did you get inspiration from that from?
I wrote that song in grade 10 after transferring to public school at Citadel High. And even though I'd already experienced feeling like I was on the outside at private school, because the school is so small and I was like one of the very few black students in the school, coming into high school just kind of amplified that. Even though there were more people like me, just the larger scale made it made me feel a little bit more alone. And so that came from a place of just feeling like nobody really could understand me. But over time, I did find those people. But that song is just like me pouring out how I felt, and I know a lot of people can relate to that for many different reasons.
Just give it some thought for a minute, and maybe you'll understand how I'm really feeling. 'Cause I know I'm not alone when I say I'm on the outside.
big of an influence is your family?
They inspire me by encouraging me, supporting me. Every time I have performances, they always make sure to come and support and to just be there, so I can have faces to look at when I'm singing, because it certainly helps to see people that I know while I'm performing. I'm like so grateful that I have these people in my life that keep me going, because I have been told by many people who also do music that their families don't see it as like a real profession or as something that's like real or legit to do. And I can honestly say that I'm very grateful that my family really supports me in this. So, yeah.
Your mom especially, she's
Oh
always
yeah, she's the momager. She's the restless momager for sure. But she works really hard to get me where I am. So.
You were on the stage when you were 14.
Yes.
And now you're how old?
18. Yeah, I just graduated.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be back like now performing on stage?
It feels like kind of like coming full circle, because last time my dad had the gig and like he just brought me up for one song, and now it's kind of the other way around. I had the gig and then brought him up, and it's like a milestone in my musical career.
I just get ignored. I know I'm insecure. I know I'm immature.
In 5 years, well, I'm actually going to Dow next year, so I'll be doing a bachelor in community design. And then after that, the community design program is 3 years, and then the architecture program is another 3 years. So I'd probably be in my second last year of architecture, but I'm never gonna give up music. And if I have the opportunity to do something big, I mean, university is always gonna be there. I can always come back to it, because I definitely want to get my education, because there's lots of different creative avenues that I like to dabble in. Music is just one of them. But if I get the opportunity to do something big with my music, I will definitely take it. And then if I can, I will come back to my architecture, and because I'd really like to be an architect. That would be pretty cool.
You have on my heart.
One word.
One word?
Yeah. Kind of sums you up.
Eccentric. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
did
you.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much.